In this video, I will list the ways in which you can determine the viability of your idea and figure out whether it's just a little thought experiment or whether it could actually become something more like a feature film or a TV show. Step 1. Write the idea down. Don't take the step lightly. It is important that you record your idea in some form. Write it down as simply and clearly as possible so that when you check it out later, it makes sense to you instead of just looking like some sort of word salad. That's when you can decide whether you want to develop this further. Step 2. Write the screenplay after having developed the beat sheet and the story outline. This way you can tell how much story you have in that idea. For example, is it going to be good enough for a short film, a feature film, or a series over multiple seasons? When you are satisfied with the screenplay, the next most inexpensive thing that you can do is arrange a table read. What this means is you collect a few of your actor friends and get them to read the entire script out aloud. Listening to your script being read will help you understand which parts already work and what parts do not. This will also help you with future revisions of the screenplay. Step 4. Record a podcast or create a graphic novel or comic book. In Hollywood as well as Bollywood, the concept of exploiting existing IP has taken root. What that means is, if your screenplay is based on a wholly original idea, it is defined as original IP. And whereas being original was considered a good thing until very recently, these days, original equates to untested. For that same reason, a novel or a podcast are considered IP, while a screenplay is not. A product of some kind, which is what a comic book or a podcast would be, seems more attractive to people considering making projects in the future. Of course, this is a long shot, but we have to try everything we possibly can to get our projects made. Step 5. If you have the wherewithal to do so, consider producing a short film that takes either a sequence from your feature script or develops a story around a primary character from your screenplay. The reason for doing this is that it allows potential investors to see what the world of your movie looks like. Movies like Saw, Whiplash, and Mama started out as short films. Hell, even Deadpool started out as a VFX showreel before it went on to make millions at the global box office. I have a note about this particular step though. The reason why you would produce a short film that showcases the world of your feature script is so that you can get people more excited about being involved in the feature-length project. So, it doesn't make sense to run around with a phone camera shooting your family and friends saying lines from your script unless that happens to be the aesthetic of your feature script. As you can tell, there are many ways to evaluate whether your idea could stand the test of becoming a feature film or a long-form series. It is worthwhile to carry out as many steps as possible because they will provide an education on what goes into making the average piece of filmed entertainment, like working with actors, developing your voice as a writer-director, getting a sense of what audiences respond to from any piece of filmed entertainment, and most importantly, you will learn to separate your ego from the creative process. Filmmaking is a collaborative process, and the more you understand of what goes into making any single piece of filmed entertainment, the better you will become at writing projects that have an improved chance of getting made. So what do you think? Was any of this useful? Leave a comment below to let me know how you test the viability of your projects. Please remember to like this video. It really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. Please consider subscribing, and if you are already subscribed, don't forget to activate that bell icon so that you can be informed when we upload our next video. Thank you for watching.